Hello, Till from Maerketing here. Today we have a look at Ethoos, a tool for HR. And in this marketing teardown, we have a look at all the marketing aspects of that product online. And we will see that they have an SEO problem, and we bit of have a look at what are the other things they do right and they do wrong. As always, this is a teardown that's based on publicly available information, and we are not affiliated with that company. So let's have a look at what is Ethoos. And I don't know how to say that right. I guess it's Ethoos. It could be different. There was no information about that, but all right. That doesn't matter at this point. I'm just go as I think it is right. So what they actually do is they give a platform for HR people to have their applicants get analyzed in a way that gives metrics for their psychological profile. So what can come out is a profile like this, and then it gets matched to the position that is there. So they basically help recruiters find better candidates and basically put them in list and see who matches best. So target customer, this is what I copied. It's designed for small, mid-sized businesses. So it's basically for any business that's hiring. And I think that could really work from even a one-man shop that's hiring the first person. So what is unique about this definitely is this this metrics based on psychological data. And the founder, Igal Wadi, he is a professional in the space. In the space, he has a lot of publications and even his own Wikipedia entry. Yeah. So if you have a look at the marketing channels of Ethoos, we will see that on the internet marketing side, many things do not work. And what I'm assuming here that they do most sales through business development and sales. So let's go first into the website, and then we have a look at the other marketing channels. So what is really good in the website that they appeal to two customer groups. We saw that here. We go up onto the website again. So the product appeals to both, and they have some information for both groups as well. So for example, I mean, it's important that an HR person who gives out that software, that they're confident that the people actually like to use that. So they describe what the user base on this side is. They also describe how the user base is for the recruiters. So let me correct what I said here, but it's not a different customer base, it's a different user base. So customers, of course, are the businesses, but it is really well explained how it puts these two user groups together. There are some minor points in the websites. For example, this one is a WordPress error here. There's no fav icon. This can be fixed. For the PR side, so PR as a channel is basically not really there. I couldn't find a press room. I couldn't find any downloadable media kit, and also online there weren't really information about this online. So no guest posts, no authority posts somewhere, no videos, nothing that basically links back to this domain. That's a bit sad. This could be better, especially because of the founder has so much experience and so many connections. He could easily put more publications out that basically includes this product. I also had a look at the podcasting space, and I think this would be another great way to market the software because it's for businesses, small, medium-sized businesses. If the founder would get interviewed on podcasts, he would be able to attract, especially from these entrepreneurs who really like to learn from podcasts, he could attract new customers from that channel. Content marketing, that's something that was tried. Yeah, I wrote it down here. They had some small efforts, some combined blog posts, 2014, 2015, only 10 articles. And the articles they all looked like this. So not really readable, not really scannable. It's a bit sad. It doesn't really look like it was used for anything. And then I had a look at the backlinks, and I found weird anchor phrases pointing to this domain. So I was wondering why that is. Um, so this seems to be a legit backlink here. And I thought it's some kind of e-commerce site that sold glass bongs, but it wasn't the case. Wait, the next one here. This is the page in 2009 that I found on internetarchive.org. I have no idea why they rank for glass bongs. Another problem is the slide before here. The name, if you search for Ethoos in Google, it automatically corrects it to Ethos. So Google doesn't even know the brand name, even though it's a trademark. It would be great if at least Google would know the name. And for that, I have some idea later on. Yeah, social media. That's pretty bleak as well. So a couple of posts, but that was it. A couple of followers. So that's not really a relevant marketing channel here. They could also shut it down if they wanted to. So some marketing ideas I had. I think it would be great to get the name Ethos into Google. And to do that, I would write a roundup post. So basic approach is make a list of experts in that niche for, let's say, recruiting, hiring, and there's a lot to find, right? Make a list of these experts and give them a certain question. Give them all of them the same question. So, for example, what are the greatest obstacles in hiring great people? What are the quickest wins in hiring? Something like that. A list of questions and send the questions out to the experts. From that, compile a blog content, write it all up into one text, make it really nice, put pictures in there. And then when it's done, you ask the experts back to share the content. What happens then is that on a certain day, a lot of people will share this and retweet it. And it will give a bump in the social media space. And then Google might pick it up and also might see that Ethos is actually a name for a company and not just a wrongly spelled ethos. Yeah, another SEO things here. Just there's a list. If you go, it's called SEO site checkup. If you click on this, you would see the whole page, like a list of things that can be fixed for this page. The next one is comparison sites, something like GetApp or Capterra. So go in there and make it a bit nicer. Maybe even ask a customer to write a review, because these things really matter. Capterra has a lot of traffic, and even exactly for people who are looking for special software for their day-to-day use. So it would be good to have at least 1 to 3 reviews there, and also fix a bit the description of that. Also submit it to GetApp. Yeah, and there are actually there's a huge list of sites you can submit that to. So maybe have a VA execute on that and submit it to all of these sites. Then there's a YouTube channel. I didn't mention it before because it wasn't really relevant, only so few views. The first thing I would do here is take the keyword to the front. So for example, this would be how to, or department positions and ranking metrics, and then Ethos management tool, for example. So that would rank for department and positions, if that's relevant. So basically the keyword needs to be very in the first few words in the title in YouTube. Yeah, and then just for PR purposes, create a press kit with a downloadable logo in black and in white background, white and black backgrounds. Maybe some pictures of the founder of the software, some screenshots, and that's it, just as a downloadable zip file. Yeah, that would also be helpful. And then, as I said, on the podcast space, that would be good to have an interviews there, or a couple of interviews, but also could be in text. Could be a guest blog post somewhere, but basically anything that builds links back to the site would be very helpful. Especially, I think that the founder has such a knowledge that he could use that to get featured somewhere. Yeah, we would analyze your product, send it into info@maerketing.com, send me your URL, and then I would have a look at your software product and see what we can improve there. Of course, we try to publish some more teardowns this year, and yeah, have a look at maerketing.com to check the full list and also download some additional help from the website. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.